Hiya, I'm Paula from Chic Emporium, and today we are going to be making a dream catcher, and it's going to be boho to go with my lounge. That is turning into a boho dream. The first thing I've done is get this quite hardcore metal and twist it, as you can see, to seal it off. I think you can buy ready-made circles. For wreaths you could use coat hanger, and just twist it sort of into shape because it's not going to show. The next thing I've done is I've cut up, so basically I raided my hippie clothes trousers that have shrunk or I've grown and I've cut them into sort of 2-inch type strips, not carefully, they're not particularly even. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it round the top of my circle, or there isn't a top or bottom really, and then I'm just going to go about wrapping it round over and over all the way around the circle. Okay, so once you've wrapped it all around, doesn't matter that the end is a little bit more bulky with a knot, we're going to have that at the bottom because that's going to be covered up. The rest all looks quite neat. It's got some sort of shabby bits of fabric coming out of it, but I quite like that. So the next stage is to get some wool, and I've chosen a colour that matches the colour of the fabric that I've got going on. And the first thing we're going to do is tie it on to our circle. We'll do a little double knot, don't worry about the end, like that, and then we're going to go along and tie it across like such. What we're going to aim for is a kind of pentagon type shape, so I'm going to have to cut my wool off, and then I'm going to tie it as reasonably tight at that spot. And it will be pulled tighter by the work that we're doing in the future. So I've literally got a section like that, and I'm going to get another piece and I'm going to tie it in the same spot. And I'm going to tie it across. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. That's what I'm aiming for. So we'll just carry on in the same way. Don't worry about the ends at this point. We can sort that out afterwards. Okay, now I'm on to my last one. No, I've got 2 more. Actually. So I've got a pentagon within my circle. So I'm now going to unravel quite a length. Not sure how much I'm going to need, so I'll guess. And I'm going to start by tying it in the centre of one of my straight lines. Okay. And now I'm going to take it to the centre of the next one and knot it there. I'm going to pull it just a little bit so that it's giving me a nice dip now, and I've used my thumb and finger to hold in place exactly where I want the knot to fall. So use my other hand to do the pulling, and don't release my thumb and finger until I've let it go. There we go. And then we go round to the next centre. Again, pinch it. This is the secret. So now I'm pinching it before I finish off that knot. Okay, and we go round to the next centre. Pulling it down just slightly, then pinching it. And then finishing off the knot. Then I go round to my You can see that my dream catcher is beginning to form. Oh, this one's come undone. Do a quick fix. There we go. And I'll end up back in the middle of my first. And what I'll do, I've got some building work going on outside, is tie those two together. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off. You see, we've now got a good pentagon going on, and now we're going to do exactly the same in a smaller layer. So I've still got some of the small layer, so I'm going to go into the centre of the next row in straight line and tie a knot to start me off, like that. And then I'm going to go to the centre of the next one round, loop it over, and then pull it vaguely tight, like that. So then I'm going to pinch that bit there with my other thumb so that I can finish tying the knot with the other hand, but not lose where I want the knot to go. So I can just pull carefully and then release the knot, and then the knot will appear where I want it to be. And go round to the next bit. Doing exactly the same all the way around. Bit, so I've now put this knot at the bottom because I'm going to cover that up. So I've got various strips of fabric and I don't need them that long, so I'm probably going to cut them in half. I'd say that was about just over a ruler. and then I'm going to fold it in half, place the loop, let's see if I can get this so you can see it, place the loop at the front, put the two, wrap it round and through the loop like that, and then pull tight. There's probably a fancy name for that kind of knot, but that's how we want it to show. So I'm going to do a row of those just up to about here and here, and they will hang down, and I've got various colours to use, so I'm going to sort of alternate the colours. So I want them all roughly the same length, but I can obviously trim them off to be exact at the end. So I'm going to do them all in the same way, the loop behind, and pull both edges through. Actually, turn that the other way. Yeah, loop behind. Okay. I'm going to do is, obviously the ends aren't all the same at the moment, so I'm just going to trim them off. It doesn't have to be exact. You could lay it down to do it. My scissors have decided to die. There we go. So that looks pretty even now. The last thing I need to do is just fix, I shall fix a piece of this on to hang it up by. So I'm just literally knotting a circle around the top thing. I shall just trim those bits off, and my dream catcher is done. I hope you like it. There we go. Obviously you can alternate the colours. I did think about, I've got some old beads. I'm not sure the colours are right. Got some old beads that may have looked nice around the centre, but I think a different colour would have been better. So there are options, and you can obviously use different colour wools and so on, but you get the gist. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, please make sure you subscribe and share the love. Thank you. Bye bye.